Hello, oddballs, orifices, and oblongs, one and all. How are you? I'm feeling perfectly terrible and bored, so I decided to just switch on the camera, say whatever, and then bore myself rigid editing it afterwards. Seeing as we're saying it, I'm not a big one for jumping on the bandwagon, but I had to make this. Now, this is not really a reaction video. I've done one reaction video before, I think, and I have to say I never expected this channel to get so perverted. It's not really, but, you know, I've made several ones now about gender without ever intending to, and then this one's about sexuality. And I never thought that I'd make something like this, but then, given that I spent a ridiculously long time reciting a poem called The Ballad of Emma and Tim on this very channel, in which I talked about a woman doing something rather naughty with a tree, which actually happened in real life, I'm not really in a position to call myself a prude, even though that's exactly what I thought I was before I joined YouTube. This came to my attention quite recently. Sit back, relax. If you are of a prudish disposition, switch off. If you are not too shy, brace yourselves, because this is quite disturbing.
So sometimes people will say, you know, playing with himself.
Oh, do you mean he doesn't have any friends?
Or jerking off. Or choking the one-eyed trouser snake.
Really? I mean, I hate to delve into Americanisms, but really? Choking the one-eyed trouser snake? Okay, let's break this down. It's not fully in your trousers, and actually your trousers are usually down while you're doing it. And secondly, if you describe it as choking, what exactly are you doing with it? I mean, can you not actually do, I mean, were you, what? Did you think it literally was like milking a cow or something? I mean, no wonder the son looks so uncomfortable, almost as if he knows more about it than the father himself. Boys with their toys.
Today,
oh, and girls.
We are going to be talking about masturbation.
Why? Why are we talking about this with children? Why? This is the sort of thing you're supposed to do by, I don't know, looking at the scribbles on a lavatory wall or something. I cannot imagine sitting a child down to talk. Well, if I did sit a child down and start talking about this, I'd be called a pervert. But apparently it's okay if it's your own child. Or hang on, let's look again at that. I mean, they're not exactly twins, are they? I mean, I hope they are her children, don't get me wrong, but why?
Masturbation?
Masturbation.
Masturbation.
Beastliness, is it? That's where we're going.
You kind of do it a lot, really, but you don't know it.
You personally? I mean... oh, dear. And look! Look! That poor innocent child has got lotion in his hand. I hope that's not my dirty mind, I really do. Or is it soap? Maybe he does do it a lot.
Masturbating is when you touch your privates.
Oh, is it like peeing?
People will say choking their chicken.
Chicken? Chicken? Oh, please, sir, if you cut its head off, does it run around the field? I mean, what? How is it a chicken? Are you crowing? Do you crow after it happens? Do you know what I find amazing about this entire thing? All this obscenity that they're coming up with. Because it is. It's inappropriate. And actually, if I were the only one making this video, I would probably have blanked out the faces. But since it's all over the internet, and since hardly anyone watches me, I don't feel too bad about it. But they're talking about all these really intimate things, but they don't want to show a sex toy that's right there on the table.
Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard that, but that's also very rude to chickens.
This child gets it.
A guy might put some lotion on his hand, right?
Only if he's had the snip.
Do girls do it?
Yeah, remember I said your big sissy did it quite a bit when she was little, and I had to explain to her to do it in her room.
There's like a little thing that's called the clitoris, and you can
touch it and kind of stimulate your body.
Okay, well, she'll be the one girl in the whole of the classroom that knows where to find it.
And it makes you feel good.
I mean, the child is visibly uncomfortable hearing all this. Does that not signify anything?
It's kind of like an inside-out penis, where it goes up, right? And then ours sticks out.
Unless it's very cold.
You can use certain toys. They're called adult toys.
Again, they're going to talk about all this horror, and they're too shy to show the instrument. Real big one for priorities, isn't it?
Don't wiggle it in my face.
Don't wiggle it in your face, but put the details in their faces.
So I think, because this looks kind of like a finger, right?
You haven't done this very many times, have you, Daddy?
Yep.
So I imagine they would probably do it like what they would.
That's a no.
This is to hit something called the G-spot.
Oh, heard all I need to know.
I've used something like one of these. I think you found mine one.
I did?
I told you it was a back massager.
Oh. You know, if I'm the last sane person on this planet, that worries me.
So this will go on like this. At least I'm assuming. I have never had a penis personally.
Okay, so are they not her children? Or were they test tube jobs? I mean, so many things are going through my head. None of them good.
Have you ever masturbated, Ryan? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
That actually surprises me. He's 10, and he knows how it works, and his dad doesn't.
The first time I did it, I think, was when I was in kindergarten.
I have no words.
Even when I have a partner to have sex with, sometimes I just like to do it by myself.
Nothing quite like hearing about how Mummy 1 does it with Mummy 2. I feel unclean.
But we're not buying you this for Christmas, okay? Don't ask for that, and Santa won't bring one.
Okay, so let's see what we have in related areas. Parents explain birth control. And there's a picture of a mother holding up a banana, or a woman holding up a banana in front of her child, and the child is gaping. Kids tell their parents how they lost their virginity. Does the word inappropriate actually compute with these people? Austin takes off bras for the first time. Okay, he's a genius. Kissing around the world, not so bad. Consent, parents explain. Strangers play fear pong. Parents give their kids sex advice. Why? How to deal with the police. Parents explain. Okay, that's better. People guess the sexual orientation of strangers. Why? Couples respond to, would you have a threesome? If you're a couple, you shouldn't. If you're married in particular. Unless you live in a country that allows polygamy, I'm sorry. Especially if you've got children. Santa. Parents tell their kids Santa isn't real. I mean, this is all just so disturbing. But you know, looking at all this, maybe I am just really old-fashioned. In fact, I know I am. But there has to be some kind of standard, doesn't there? We can all console ourselves, however, that there'll always be just at least one YouTuber in this circle that will push the boundaries of propriety just a little bit further.
Queer kid stuff. Some drag you might see are boys dressing up as girls and girls dressing up as boys. These are called drag queens and drag kings.
You can't tell right now, but I'm actually a drag queen.
What?
Yeah, give me 1 second and I'll introduce you to Mr. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Lindsay.
Pass me my crucifix.